Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and in this video I'm going to be talking about I Got Her Back. So this video is a video of hope and success. A lot of you guys out there are really struggling right now, ladies too, I didn't forget you, and there are so many people that are going through a breakup right now and you're really going through a tough time. And I just wanted to put out this video to let you know there is hope. There are many, many people that do wind up getting back with their ex. And yes, you can be one of them. Alright? I don't know your particular situation, but yes, there is hope. So, I have two great success stories to share with you guys today. I haven't really put out one of these videos yet. So this video is really just about people who have found success from two emailers, and I thought you guys might want to hear them, okay? So, the first story is from Robert, and when I first started coaching Robert, he had an extremely difficult time. He had no emotional self-control, and he had very little control over his anxiety. So if you've seen my videos, you know that when he's anxious, he really wasn't taking care of his, girlfriend's needs. He was only focused on himself and what he wanted. He was treating her like an object. So, alright, I'm going to start with his, and he said, "Hi Craig, I wanted to write you today because I feel compelled to thank you again. My whole life has changed for the better since working with you. I have learned so much and continue to grow. Last week during our Skype, you really challenged me on how I was denying reality. I could see how immature my ex was and how she is not ready for a relationship. I thought I could change her, and I'm starting to see the truth. She has no desire to change, but I do, and I have." That is awesome. Some more to this. He said, "You also helped me take a really honest look at myself in relationships. I wasn't putting much effort into making them work. I had terrible communication skills. I used to yell and scream all the time. I used to get angry at my ex constantly when she didn't act or do what I wanted. I never supported her, and I never really listened. I've been loving each and every video you put out, and I'm so thankful for the time and effort you put into each one. Since our first coaching, I have gone on 5 dates and hooked up several times." He said, "I don't kiss and tell, LOL." Well, you kind of just did, didn't you? He said, "They are all great girls, and I'm very interested in getting to know each of them. The quality of the women I have been talking to has improved significantly because I feel more confident and secure to be curious, as you say, and go see what they're like. I feel like a new man. I lost a few pounds and have recently started exercising, and I feel great." Awesome. That is so great. You guys, a lot of times when you first come with me or come to work with me, you're extremely anxious. You're extremely depressed. I know, because I've been there. That's why I do this. That's why I do what I do, because I've been in your situation. And I was probably worse off than a lot of you guys. And I went to a therapist twice a week, and, I needed it. I was really depressed. I was so sad. I've explained this in other videos just to give you a little rundown. It was with an ex who I thought I was going to marry, and, she had a little girl, and I was really suffering because I missed her little girl, her daughter, because she was only a year old when we started dating. When she was 3 when we broke up. So I just was so attached to her, you know what I mean? So it was like, not just the loss of one person, it was the loss of 2, and an innocent child who, I loved like my own daughter, So that's why I understand what you're going through, because I've been there, and I've been there with other exes as well, and I talked about that before, but, this video is about success. And this video is to let you know that there is hope out there, guys. I know, sitting on the computer and watching video after video after video can be frustrating if you're not getting the results you want right away. But there's a very good chance you can make it work once the opportunity arises, as long as you're ready. You have to be ready for it. And in the situation with my first ex, I was not ready. I was not ready at all. The videos that I found online did not prepare me for it. I wound up crying at Applebee's. I looked just pitiful. I mean, it was sad, because I was just heartbroken over not just the ex in the situation with her, but like I said, just her daughter, who I had come to love like my own kid. So, I get it. And so I know it's tough, and you're going through hard times, and you can't eat, and you can't sleep, and you have diarrhea, and you don't want to do anything, and you keep checking your phone, and you're constantly spaced out. You can't focus at work. I know, because I've been there. Okay, guys? So, there are success stories. And here's another really good one. I absolutely love this one. This one's from John, who says, "Hey Craig, I had to write in a success story and wanted to give you a huge thank you. I cannot thank you enough for all the help you have given me. I want to let everyone know that you actually can get your ex back, and Craig's work is by far the best I've found." Thank you. I love hearing that from you guys. Whether you choose to work with me or not, I know the information is going to help you guys. He says, "I initially came across a few coaches whose information was basic and clearly lacking. I stumbled across yours and was instantly hooked. I was skeptical at first, so when we did our first email, I was surprised at your initial contact form on how in-depth and informative it is." Okay, so what he's talking about there is that once you sign up for an email coaching, I send you an email that asks you a specific set of questions and information that help me assess the breakup. And then at the latter half of it is, basically what is it that you're wanting to know? What is your question to me? And so this is, so you guys get really good information back from me, because I like to have certain information before I answer your question, okay? It's really helpful. You'll see it doesn't take you long. 5-10 minutes, and it's absolutely worth your time. And I also kind of do this with my Skype coachings as well. If we're doing an initial Skype, I'll send you the question ahead of time. Well, it's very similar to the other form, with some basic information as to what's going on. I look over it, so then before we get together, it uses our time more wisely, okay? So that's something that I implement to help you guys, because I really am serious about helping you. And I really do put myself in your shoes. Every time I do a coaching with you, I always consider, how would I handle the situation? What do I think is the best for you? So let me go on with this email. He said, "When I got your email reply, I was seriously blown away by your insight. You are the man, Craig." Thank you. It's nice to hear such positive words, but at the same time, I don't want to seem like I'm bragging. I'm just a guy to help you guys, okay? And I'm glad that you guys are happy with what I do. He says, "When we did our first Skype coaching, you seriously made me feel comfortable, and you were so eager to help. I really appreciated it. You even stayed on 15 minutes longer just to go over a few last-minute questions I had. I cannot thank you enough." Yeah, sometimes I have a couple extra minutes to help, and I do what I can. Obviously my schedule can get tight at times, but, you'll see that when I'm working with you that I'm genuinely there for you. He says, "I was going through the most difficult and painful breakup of my life, and you really helped me realize I had an anxious attachment style and was constantly trying to overcompensate and do things to soothe my anxiety. I had been telling my girlfriend that she couldn't go out and couldn't do certain things or talk to certain friends she had known from her childhood. I was completely unaware of how I was affecting her, as I was only trying to soothe my own anxiety. I literally watched every single one of your videos at least 2 times each. That's awesome. This is the kind of motivation that I love to see, because this is so critical for you guys, because you may just watch a couple videos, and then if your ex does come back, you might have the first couple of skills ready, but then are you going to be able to have the skills to make it work? That's why I put out videos like how to be her Superman, how to be the mountain, so you learn the communication skills to maintain it and make it work, okay? Alright, so he says, by our 3rd coaching, my ex had put herself in my orbit. Yes, she did the indirect direct approach as you said she would. She actually asked me if I had seen her green jacket. Hell, I didn't even know she owned a green jacket. But I invited her over to come look. I love it. That was a great improv. What a great strategy. That worked. Because he said we wound up having some drinks and hooking up. She said, you are like a completely different guy. I said, that's because I am. She got on top of me, and we had the best night we ever had. Things have been going great, and I will continue to not only watch your videos every day, but tell my friends about you. Seriously, Craig, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Maybe you'll be a guest at my wedding. Do you perform ceremonies? LOL, John. No, I don't perform ceremonies. Maybe that's what I should do next. Once I help you get your ex back, I'll perform the ceremony. That would be fun, right? Alright, so, for you guys that are out there having a hard time, and ladies too, depressed, I know you're anxious, I know you're going through a hard time, keep watching the videos, keep sticking to the strategies, and when you want to get my help personally, go to AskCraig.net, sign up for the coaching option that works best for you, email coaching or Skype coaching, and, let me help guide you through what you're going through. That's what I'm here for. That's what I love to do. That's what I'm passionate about. And if you like the video and, you want to share a success story, you can always email me or, put them in the comments below. I do read them. I do reply to them when I can. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I post videos Monday through Friday. So when you want to get my help personally, just go to the website, askcraig.net. And I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.